the past isn't real, so don't talk about it.
Right. It didn't really happen. So that was another misperception. It didn't really happen. I need to write these down when I think of them.
See, the misperception is that it didn't happen as you think it did,
Oh, what was that?
or you believe it did.
Pause. Yeah, that's why I need to put this on hold. Always put it on hold. 10:12 p.m. Water, thank you. Thank you for remembering.
I'm all frizzed out because of the rain. So it's training one.
It's funny, after seeing a mostly unedited video last night.
What do you mean?
Well, last night you had read that unedited, watched the unedited video, because most of my videos I edit. But because I really felt that it would lose the context if I cut all that out. You know, me getting up and opening the door and...
Yeah. What it does is it lets others understand what we're doing, why we do the things we do, and that we think of different things that, you know, might be nice as a background sound. Not only because we like it, but because they may like it. But if it's too loud, then it's loud.
Right. Well, you know, take for example our clapping. Like, let's say I let it, because we are rolling, let's say I left this all in the video.
Oh, are you rolling right now?
We're rolling right now,
Oh.
except I haven't adjusted my camera. So then they would get to see what I go through when I adjust my camera.
See, I wasn't recording. Were you recording?
Audio, yeah.
I wasn't yet.
Right. And so then they would hear good sound and poor sound. I'm still not at my camera. So they'd see, you know, how I get up, and I might go through a couple of adjustments on the camera, because normally we do a clap to sync the video.
Oh, nice.
See? We might as well do it, because we still do need to sync the video.
True, but that one needs to go turn that way a little.
Which one? Yours?
4K.
Your K? Oh, the 4K needs to go towards Thor?
Yes.
Are you trying to get Thor in the shot? Is that it? Thor and Chance?
Oh, not necessarily. I was just looking to not have you cut off.
Oh, was I cut off? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was right at your shoulder.
So let's get it all the way out so we can get Chance and Thor.
Oh, there. That works. Gets the table.
Yeah, we got Thor. Do we have Chance?
Yes, we do. Right here.
Yes. It's just hard to see in that small screen.
And Spaz.
Yes. Ooh, you know what? I love this flower in the shot. I'm gonna put my cup there. It looks good.
I like the smell of the flower. It smells pretty. Thank you for the rose, my love.
You're welcome. I enjoyed bringing you home a flower.
Thank you. And as you know, I prefer a single rose over a dozen, especially one that was already broken off by nature.
Yes.
And it wasn't cut just so it can be bought.
Right. Or stolen from someone's live rose bush.
Yeah.
You still need to clap to sync the video and the audio.
Okay. Hello everyone. Today we are doing lesson 98. I will accept my path in God's plan for salvation.
Part.
Ooh, yes. I'm not wearing glasses right now, so please excuse me. I've been doing better though. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. Alex?
I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. Today is a day of special dedication. I will take a stand on but one side today. We will side with truth and let illusions go. We will not vacillate between the two, but take a firm position with the one. We will dedicate ourselves to truth today and to salvation as God planned it be. We will not argue it is something else. We will not seek it for where it is not. In gladness we accept it as it is and take the part assigned to us by God. How happy to be certain. All our doubts will lay aside today and take our stand with certainty for purpose, and with thanks that doubt is gone and surety has come. We have a mighty purpose to fulfill and have been given everything we need with which to reach the goal. Not one mistake stands in our way, for we have been absolved from errors. All our sins are washed away by realizing they were but mistakes.
Take that in. Close your eyes and take that in for a moment. We have a mighty purpose to fulfill and have been given everything we need with which to reach the goal. Not one mistake stands in our way, for we have been absolved from errors. All our sins are washed away by realizing they were but mistakes. Nothing has gone wrong, my brothers. Everything we experience is for our benefit. We would not be who we are with the understandings we have if we had not experienced the things we have. And it is our choice to experience them in the way we do so we can learn who we are within, even after going through the fog of not knowing who we are. This entire life we've gone through has been the forgetting of who we truly are within. From the moment we are born with the knowing of who we are. It's not until we make that first judgment to accept and believe whatever's happening is the truth of defining us. Please excuse me. And it's that we're being asked to look at. To recognize that these things are what has been defining us our entire lives, as keeping us lost and blind to who we truly are. When we came here, when we came into this reality, we knew who we were. When we started accepting the judgments of those around us as being the truth, as defining us, that is when we started forgetting who we really are. You know, there are many, many speakers out there that speak of this forgetting. Even here in the Course, it talks about how we have forgotten who we are. Think about that. You come here knowing who you are, and then you forget. And now you are trying to relearn again who you really are. And this is the truth that we are dedicating ourselves to today by setting aside all of that shit that you've been taught to think and believe to be true. All those things that say that you're bad, you're wrong, you're a sinner, you're evil, whatever it is. Now is the time to set it aside. You have been absolved of it. Your choice to believe in those things was just a mistake, and it can be undone. You can let go those beliefs for the truth of who you are. Be certain in this. If you are willing to give over all of this to Holy Spirit, you will be able to see this truth for yourself, to look at it with His eyes, hear it with His ears, see how you are innocent in all of it. And then when you are ready, ask to be shown why it is they chose to teach you that way. And like it was shown to me, how are they any different? If I chose to believe what was taught to me blindly, why wouldn't they? Alex?
The guiltless have no fear, for they are safe and recognize their safety. They do not appeal to magic, nor invent escapes from fascinated threats without reality.
Fancied?
Fancied threats without reality, yes.
Okay.
They rest in quiet certainty that they will do what is given them to do. They do not doubt their own ability because they know their function will be fulfilled completely in the perfect time and place. They took the stand which we will take today, that we may share their certainty and thus increase it by accepting it ourselves. They will be with us. All who took the stand we take today, will gladly offer us all that they learned and every gain they made. Those still uncertain, too, will join with us, and borrowing our certainty will make it stronger still. While those as yet unborn will hear the call we heard and answer it when they have come to make their choice again. We do not choose but ourselves today.
Thank you. So, what that is speaking of, folks, is as you choose to go within and accept that you are sinless, you have not done wrong. You chose to accept someone else's judgment and opinion as being the truth, as being what defined you and who you are. And when you recognize that you have nothing to fear, for you didn't do anything wrong in choosing to be who you choose to be and to believe as you choose to believe. As it says here at the beginning of paragraph 3, the guiltless have no fear, for they are safe and recognize their safety. When I recognized that I did nothing wrong every time I was told that I was bad or I wanted it or I was asking for it, for the rapes, the molestations, the beatings, I was always made to think that I was the perpetrator and that they were the victim. And in truth, it was the other way around. They were trying to perpetrate something on me. And for many years, I believed I was a victim of it. And that I needed to feel shame and guilt and fear and all those things. And then I came to understand that none of it was true. Those were things I was taught to think and believe. They were all judgments handed me. And none of them were true. And I realized I had no reason to feel guilty for anything I was choosing to think, believe, or do. It's my choice. And no one has a right to tell me that whether I can or cannot. It's my choice. As long as I'm not hurting anyone else, no one can tell me that I can't do something. It is my choice. And so I have no fear anymore because I don't feel fear. I don't feel guilt. And I feel safe. And I recognize my safety. I don't seek escape in books, in movies, in video games anymore in my life. I meet each step head on with joy and excitement to see what is coming next. What new experience lays in wait for me. And know that when you choose to stand up in your light of truth without fear, others will stand up with you. You are never alone. Just because it doesn't seem like someone is listening, someone is watching, someone always is. Someone's always hearing. The rain is starting again. We choose for ourselves today to let go and to let God. All right, let us continue. Alex?
Where were we?
5.
I don't have numbers.
Oh, is it not worth 5 minutes?
Is it not worth 5 minutes of your time each hour to be able to accept the happiness that God has given you? Is it not worth 5 minutes hourly to recognize your special function here? I'm sorry, I'm having trouble.
I know. You have some water. It'll help.
Is not 5 minutes, but a small request to make in terms of gaining a reward so great it has no measure. You have made 1,000 losing bargains at the least. Here is an offer guaranteeing you your full release from pain of every kind. And joy the world does not contain. You can exchange a little of your time for peace of mind and certainty of purpose, with the promise of complete success. And since time has no meaning, you are being asked for nothing in return for everything. Here is a bargain that you cannot lose, and what you gain is limitless indeed.
Absolutely. It's recognizing that everything is given you that you need. You might not get everything you think you want or think you need, But in every moment, you are provided if you trust in Him to provide for you. I know this to be true because He has been providing for me for many, many years. And it's true. It's a guarantee if you can trust and take that leap of faith, if that's what you want to call it, that everything is given here and He will support you in everything. It's like I said, when you choose to stand in your light of truth, others will stand with you. And you can't lose here, folks. It's a win-win. Honestly, it's a win-win. Alex?
Each hour today, give Him your tiny gift of but 5 minutes. He will give the words you use in practicing today's idea the deep conviction and the certainty you lack. His words will join with yours and make each repetition of today's idea a total dedication, made in faith as perfect and as sure as His in you. His confidence in you will bring the light to all the words you say, and you will go beyond the sounds of what they really mean. Today you practice with Him as you say, I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. In each 5 minutes that you spend with Him, He will accept your words and give them back to you all bright with faith and confidence, so strong and steady they will light the world with hope and gladness. Do not lose one chance to be with the glad receiver of His gifts, that you may give them to the world today.
Continue.
Give Him the words and He will do the rest. He will enable you to understand your special function. He will open up the way to happiness and peace, and trust will be His gifts. His answer to your words, He will respond with all His faith and joy and certainty that what you say is true. And you will have the conviction then of Him who knows the function that you have on earth as well as heaven. He will be with you each practice period you share with Him, exchanging every instant of time you offer Him for timelessness and peace. Throughout the hour, let your time be spent in happy preparation for the next 5 minutes you will spend again with Him. Repeat today's idea while you wait for the glad time to come to you again. Repeat it often and do not forget each time you do so, you have let your mind be readied for that happy time to come. And when the hour goes and He is there once more to spend a little time with you, be thankful and lay down all earthly tasks and little thoughts and limited ideas, and spend a happy time again with Him. Tell Him once more that you accept the part that He would have you take and help you fill, and He will make you sure you want His choice, which He has made with you and you with Him.
Absolutely. Thank you. As it says, folks, I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. I told you it's taking a step of faith and trust and believing that He will be there with you, that He is taking you seriously and listening to you, hearing your words and taking them in. As you do these, think of this, take this in, that He is hearing what you say to Him, how you are thinking and feeling inside, your confusion. He's taking it all in hearing your words. And He is going to show you the truth of everything you've chosen to believe, and show you the truth of who you really are. A beautiful, innocent being who simply forgot who they were. They got amnesia. All right, folks, that was lesson 98. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. Hugs, love, light, and blessings on your journey, my brothers. You are loved. We love you. Please be the light you are meant to be. Be the light we know you to be. Please choose to be the light. You are loved. We love you. By the way, I'm Sabrina Reyenga, and this is Alex Reyenga. I completely forgot. I spaced it out.
I thought I was the Holy Son of God.
You are.
I keep getting this identity thing, and I think I'm this little infinitesimal speck called Alex Reyenga, and then I'm like, wait, I thought I was the Holy Son of God, so...
Yeah, I know, I get confused like that too.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us today. My name is Sabrina Reyenga. And your name?
Holy Son of God?
Exactly. My husband, Alex, the Holy Son of God, Alex Reyenga. I love you all. And he's going into his meditation. Hugs, love, light, and blessings, everyone. We've had a long couple of weeks, so please excuse us if we seem overly drowsy and not fully functional. It's been a very long day. As you can see, it's getting late in the evening, and we've been burning the candle at both ends. So we're going to try and sleep in a little bit tomorrow. Hugs, love, light, and blessings. We love you all. Okay. Clapping.